Hi guys, Jackie here. Today I want to show you how you can find out if anyone opted into your lead form that you created for your lead ad. What you're going to do is just go into your ad account and click on Ads Manager. I already have Ads Manager brought up here, but you know that if you click on these three little bars, it says Ads Manager, Power Editor, and so on. And so I already clicked on Ads Manager, so I'm here. And you can see that this is the test, well, kind of. I actually did run it. The lead generation ad that I created, and it says that I had 8 people opt into my lead form, okay? And that for each lead form that someone opted into, I was spending about $17.50. So basically for me to get a client, a potential client, with this ad, I was spending $17.58 per person, which, if you're selling big packages, that might be good. But in my case, I'm not expecting to sell huge packages of training. So this is definitely higher number than I want to be. But that for this lesson is not the point. The point is that we're going to go in and click on your campaign and click on the ad or the ad set that had someone opt into a lead form. So what I want to show you here is that I ran several different test ad sets, and I encourage you to do this. I'll show you how to do this probably in tomorrow's lesson, but I ran to my zip codes and then ages 35 to 57 plus interests that I found when I went through that exercise of audience insights. I found some interests that I could use for targeting. So that was this ad set. So zip code, age, and interests. Okay, I got 0 leads from that, and it reached 496 people. I think that started just on the 8th, so I'm just now getting past my 48 hours. So I'm going to let that run just a little bit longer and see if I get any more momentum with that. My lookalikes, I didn't talk about lookalikes in this training at all because that's a little bit of an advanced concept in Facebook training, so I'm going to skip over that one. On this one, this was just a little bit more basic than I used the zip code, age, and interest on this one, and I used zip code and age on this one. And this is what I found so interesting. This is why it's so important to test things in your Facebook ads, because you never know. So basically, who this ad was targeted at is anyone that lives in my area that's between the ages of 35 and 57. And look, I got 6 opt-ins or leads from that ad alone, okay? And I was paying $13.12 per lead, which, like I said, don't use this as an example of what you should be paying per lead because I think that these are really high, but I used this a little bit as a test here. So I actually got better leads from my general ad set than I did from the one targeted with interests, which is actually kind of interesting to me. So I'm going to click on this one because I want to get those leads first. So I want those 6 leads, and it's going to take you right into the ad itself. And all you have to do is click on the download lead form. And you can set it to download only from a specific range, but I always just choose to download for the lifetime because I know that that's going to include all 6 of those, okay? And when you download, boom, you'll have to kind of scroll through because it gives you all this weird information about your ad and your ad set. But at the very, very end of the spreadsheet, you'll find the person's name, phone number, and email if you included those things in your form. So there you go. You can also connect your CRM or your email marketing service to this. It doesn't give every single option there, but you can. Let's see where it takes me here. The last time I did this, it required you to use a Zap. So if I use Constant Contact, yeah, you would have to create a Zap for that. So it would be 2 different services that you would be using to get it to move into Constant Contact. So for me, I know I'm just going to call these people or email directly from my email account, probably call after they opt in. So I'm not so worried about throwing them over to Constant Contact at this point. Let's see. What else do I want to cover here? Oh, and it's important for you to know that these leads don't go anywhere unless you're checking them. So I put this in my workflow at the beginning of the day just to see if anyone has opted in so that I can download those and check those. Right now, Facebook is working on integrations, just like I showed you with your CRM, but there's not a really good system of getting those pushed to you to notify you when you have leads opt in. So there are other ways, and I'll get into that later, but today, just look for your leads, see if anyone opted in, and I'm going to do that again just from the main campaign so I can see that from my campaign lead generation test. I have 8 total, and when I click on that, I can see where they came from in the different ad sets. Okay. All right, I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, just shoot me an email. Thanks.